and shows you the kind of ins and outs of these people, of their lives. The whole nepotism thing, because people associated, and also Bollywood, that's the first allegation that probably comes to mind in people's, so that we just kind of let that out the door as soon as we.
Hey Bollywood Life viewers, this is me Manisha, and today I'm with the star cast of Showtime, and I'll tell you, it's a bang on show. Emraan, you know, coming to you, we saw the trailer like I was telling, and it's what the trailer is, it's nothing like you all have actually addressed the elephant for real in the room.
You
like
so?
Everything, and it's not.
I think we wanted to get that out of the way in the beginning, the whole nepotism thing, because people associated, and also Bollywood, that's the first allegation that probably comes to mind in people's, so that we just kind of let that out the door as soon as we.
And we believe people will start loving Karan more after this.
I think they already love him, no?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I love him. Like whenever you meet him, he's so like warm and sweet.
But yeah, he has always been at the receiving end of this. I always feel has been a little unfair, because he's given enough room for outsiders also. His company, Dharmatic or Dharma, he's done a lot.
Yeah.
You know, when we talk about Showtime, let me take you all to the back days when you all started. So how is it to be on Showtime for real? Like living up the dream.
It feels surreal, it feels a little meta, because you have lived a life in this industry, and you know, kind of working here as an actor, as an artist, and starting off as an assistant director, you've just been through the throes and the ritual and the schedule of working here. So you don't have a bird's eye view of what the industry is, although you get a certain perspective as time goes by. But I think what this show shows you is that kind of bird's eye view. And it's a little bit of you also as an artist, but playing a producer, and they have characters of artists and stars in the show. So it's kind of surreal. But I think it's a story that's, it just hits the bullseye in the sense that it's got the right dose of entertainment. It's got the right dose of bringing the emotions, the drama, pacey, and it kind of unmasks that kind of little bit of a facade that the industry has, and shows you the kind of ins and outs of these people, of their lives.
After a long time, we are seeing something, and kudos to bringing up this, you know, like showing up the real, like we have seen with Madhur Bhandarkar and everything. But this is different. Like I've watched the show, that is why. So how was it like coming up with the idea, and were you worried or what?
No, so idea wasn't mine. Idea is Sumit Roy's, who's the creator of the show. But when he wrote it, I think he had the idea of saying a very authentic show about Bollywood, because it's always talked about Bollywood, and people have a lot of interest in it.
Of course.
And if we make it correctly, we can be authentic without lying about it. So when he wrote it, there were certain incidents in it where even I was playing the guessing game. Arey, ye to is pe based hoga, ye us pe based hoga. But what drew me is always, and for any story, it will always be the integral drama, which again, like you said, is not a part of the trailer. But there is so much of it, there's so much intensity in that drama. And to sort of make a world that you are so closely associated with accessible to people who are not in the industry was a challenge. And that only happened because we got such great actors who could humanize the characters. So yeah, that was Showtime for us. It was a lot of fun.
And she a fab job, and it was amazing.
So
I watched it till 2 o'clock in the night, and it was not boring at all. So yeah, it is a fab job. So how was it being a part of Showtime? How were you skeptical doing it, because it shows like the real side of Bollywood and all that?
First when they called me, it was Dramatics. I wanted to work with them. Then it was Meher. I wanted to work with him, and Archit. I met him. And then we started talking about the show, and then when I read the script, and I met them again, and we met many times. I didn't want it to be my character to be somebody. I wanted to be exactly how it was written, the writer's creation, and not become a caricature of somebody. We tried very hard. We worked on it, and I hope that's what it comes across as. Not trying to be diplomatic here, but I just feel like you can play a character without trying to be somebody.
Mahima, congratulations. I think audience will get to see a different side of you. So yeah, how was it being a part of it, and were you skeptical doing it on the first place?
Why would I be skeptical to be a part of such a brilliant show? I mean, no. It was definitely a dream come true and an incredible opportunity. The fact that Dharmatic is making a show on Bollywood. So the first thing that comes to your mind, especially when you're probably come from the outside, is the word nepotism. But like Mihir sir said, there is more to it. Showtime is much more than what meets the eye. It's basically a tug of war between real and real. So, to begin with, when the casting director Panchami reached out to me and she said, we're doing this, and so I honestly auditioned thinking that there is no way that I'm getting it, because I was pretty underconfident for this part. But when it actually happened, I could realize that, okay, this is a huge responsibility, because to be able to do a part which is, and I loved every bit of it. From, you've seen the show, from what it starts to where we leave her, it the character arc, or everything that she goes through, and there was so much for me to offer, and I hope I've done justice to their
amazing.
Thank you, their faith. But it is definitely an incredible opportunity to be getting such a meaty yet challenging yet the foundation which is so entertaining and fascinating at the same time.